Hi there. My name's Evan30, and sometimes I get really nervous when I meet new people.
Oh my gosh. If that was my voice, I think the channel would be even worse. Um, oh my gosh. So, in today's video, we're gonna talk about New Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo DS. See, I was about to make some joke about like, at least I'm not British, but say what you want about British people. They're not stinky and angry like us Americans are. And they make great music. Um, but yeah, anyways, so yeah, New Super Mario Brothers is honestly like a landmark DS game. If you own an original DS, like I'm not gonna say you have to have this game, but like you kind of have to have this game. It's almost like what was I gonna? How could I even put this? It's essentially like driving a car and not listening to music. You could drive a car without music, but like, I mean, come on. You kind of need to do that shit, Almost a rite of passage. So that's how I feel about this game. It's just genuinely a big must own for the system. And that's because it's essentially Mario, but new. But now, this shit is like almost 20 years old. So it is like quite old now. Not is not at all a new game. Um, yeah, but no. At this point, Mario had not had a 2D mainline game since World. Oh well, technically you could say Yoshi's Island, but a lot of people consider Yoshi's Island its own like branch off from the Mario games. But basically, there hadn't been a new 2D Mario game since the freaking SNES in the 90s. And at this point, we're in 2006. So like um so basically, the DS is rolling out. I guess they must have been thinking, "Well, shit, this is like the perfect time to make a Mario game." And damn, that was some good thinking because absolutely. I think a lot of fans are definitely really excited because 2D Mario hadn't been a thing in so long. So the jump from World to New Super Mario is like insanely drastic, graphically, sound wise, level design, you freaking name it. Had to make a quick cut for whatever reason, and I totally just forgot to finish the video. So this is like 2 days later, and I'm finishing it. Um, Another thing that I really like about New Super Mario Brothers is that um, they did not. Okay, controversial maybe. They did not bring back the Koopalings for this one at least. I like the Koopalings; they're cool, but they did it for they did it for Mario 3 and Mario World. So I'm kind of like, okay, guys, what do we fix this? What do we like try something new, you know? Um, so for this one, each of the boss battles for all 8 of the worlds are unique. In World 1, it's just a normal Bowser fight, like kind of like in I like that they did Bowser for the first world because it's sort of a callback to the original Mario where in all 8 worlds the boss battles are just Bowser. Um but once you kill Bowser in World 1, he gets freaking mummified. Or like mummified. He gets freaking ghostly and he becomes dry Bowser later to come. Um so from worlds 2 to 7, each of the boss battles are like Widowy not Bowser, which is kind of cool. Cuz each of the boss battles are just really interesting and unique. Like I don't want to spoil too much, so if you don't want to be spoiled on the fucking boss battles, then maybe click off this video. Um but I know PD Piranha is one of them, which is crazy. And then there's this mummy Pokey in World 2. There's a freaking electrocuting Lakitu, which is like awesome. There's a Monty Mole that's in a tank. That is my favorite one. The Monty Mole in the tank is probably my favorite. Like, that's just awesome. Like, this is just so metal, you know? And I know there's like a big fish with an overbite, like, um, That's a funny one. And because I just ran through this game again. I just 100%ed it like really recently. Like I think like a week ago I finished it. So this is all still very fresh in the mind. Oh yeah, and then PD Piranha is also one of them. What did I miss? Oh, is there one of them I missed? Oh, Giant Goomba. It's just a humongous Goomba. That's it. Like, come on, that's freaking fun. So very creative, fun boss battles, and there's in every world there's a mini boss battle, and it's just Bowser Jr. each time. But what I really like is that with each time, Bowser Jr. gets slightly harder, and some new gimmick or mechanic is tossed into the mix. And by the final Bowser Jr. mini boss battle, it's like genuinely, I don't want to say it's hard, but compared to the previous ones, the difficulty has ramped up quite a bit. And I really like the slow build up into the finale. And again, spoiler alert, guys. The final boss battle is really freaking awesome because it's Bowser, Magic Koopa, or what do you call him? Magic Koopa or Kamek? I don't know what to call him. I'm just gonna call him Kamek. Kamek like throws some freaking like special dust on Bowser, and they take the Bowser, like the bones of Bowser, because you know I guess you just kill Bowser in the first world, and he basically just resurrects Bowser. So Bowser's back, and it's Bowser Jr. So you fight father and son at once, and like if that isn't a cool freaking finale, I don't know what is. But yeah, no, as a seasoned Mario player, that was a pretty easy boss fight. I don't think I struggled with it much at all. But no, and also cool thing about World 8, there's two main castles and there's two mini castles. So there's like a lot of freaking boss battles. And yeah, like the first one, and then you also fight Dry Bowser before that. Dry Bowser is like a skeleton Bowser, and like he's awesome. Like that's one of the coolest Mario designs probably ever in any of the games, I would say, is freaking Dry Bowser. Had to cut the video again. People are literally interrupting my Evan 30 video, and I'm like, what the fuck? But no, I don't think there's much more to say about New Super Mario Brothers. All the worlds are silly, all the worlds are unique. Really cool level design. It's basically just a big breath of fresh air on the existing Mario franchise, and it's just a really cool comeback for 2D Mario. And again, freaking how'd this get in my hand? I don't know. I guess I'm just awesome like that. Widowy. I've been saying that lately. It's something I picked up. You know, it's kind of like how some people pick up smoking. I picked up even shittier English. What was I gonna say? I don't know, because I'm a scatterbrain. Yeah, that's all there to say. New Super Mario Brothers is like a must-own for the DS. And you think I was just gonna leave you right then and there? No. See, here at Evan 30, we give you gameplay, but not screen-recorded gameplay. I just literally record the actual screen. Life is so easy. Alright guys, let's play some Mario. So, this is 1-1. Oh, I want to get that. It's pretty freaking straightforward. It's very silly, very whimsical, you know. Kind of how you would like it to be. Oh my gosh. Oh, nice. Gonna put that in my inventory. Oh, I missed it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't do much there. But yeah, that was 1-1. Pretty freaking straightforward, straight to the point, quick. And very whimsical and very colorful. Takes some inspiration from the old games and sort of expands upon it. And I like that. Oh, fun fact, this bottom screen. So this bottom screen here is actually not, so it's blue, but it's usually white. And I have some freaking skins you can get on the bottom, and you unlock them by buying them with star coins, but they're only available after you beat the main story. So, you know, these are all pretty cool. I like this one a lot. It's supposed to be a recreation of the original Mario. I usually go with this one though. It just looks very cool. It's very satisfying to the eye. Nice dark blue. But here, I'll show one more level. So, this is World 8. Man, I wouldn't want to live here. I bet the taxes are still lower than frickin' California. That was a funny joke. I like this level a lot because the background is very nice and colorful, very satisfying. Oh my gosh. And also, I think it's got a very clever, interesting level design. Oh my gosh, I wanted to have the Koopa shell hit this, probably a 1-up or something. Because there's all these moving platforms, which again, very pleasing to the eye, very colorful. And then you've got these little things that when you stand on them, they tilt. And I just think that was an interesting idea for a Mario level. So yeah, this level definitely gets the certified freaking hell yeah from me. And now these are interesting because they're kind of close to the lava, so you don't want to tilt too far. And there's one up here. Get a star coin. Nice. I already have all the star coins in this game, so I'm not going to go back and frickin' collect them all. But no, like, the thing about these levels is I think most of the levels in this game are very short and sweet, but you've got your occasional, it's like the levels that were in Mario 3 where they would freaking move, like the camera. It was like a fixed camera that would move, and you had to stay within the camera. A lot of those levels would be like the freaking moving platforms. Kind of like that. It would also make that noise. Trust me, I was there. I was there making Mario 3 in the late 80s. Yeah. Let's beat this level. I like that callback to Mario 1. Some fireworks? Hell yeah. Another thing that's interesting about this game is that they blend, kind of like almost, borrowing the N64's homework here, blending 2D pre-rendered sprites, or 2D pre-rendered graphics with actual 3D graphics being rendered in real time. So for example, Mario is actually in 3D, but a lot of the enemies are not in 3D. They're actually just pre-rendered. They're pre-rendered animations or pre-rendered graphics. Like, I know the Koopa Troopas, I'm sure they used a real 3D model to sort of base off of that, but that's technically a sprite. And a lot of the enemies are technically sprites. But I know most, if not all, the boss battles, the bosses are actually in 3D, and a handful of the enemies are in 3D, but also a handful of them are not. And I know all the items, for the most part, are in 2D. It's very interesting. Because of the original DS's generally low pixel count, this trick actually works extremely well. But obviously on a modern system, this trick, you could probably figure it out pretty easily that, they're not using all 3D stuff. But again, it's on the DS, so they were definitely able to frickin' get away with it. Yep, that's it. I'm sleepy and tired, so peace out.